IncGamers Plays.
Hello, welcome to IncGamers Plays Defiance, the new MMO from TRION, who also made Rift. This is a little bit different in terms of an MMO because it has a bit of a TV show tie-in. Paul's seen the first episode of that. Tim and I have not. Paul isn't allowed to talk about it though, so that doesn't really matter. The background, as far as I can tell, is that humans and the enemy aliens, who I've forgotten the name of right now, had a bit of a war and then became friends in a sort of loose peace treaty type fashion. So the aliens are no longer enemies, but unfortunately Earth has been brutally terraformed and is swarming with mutants, and there's other weird stuff going on. I think that's about as good a précis as I can manage right now, having not seen any of the TV narrative stuff. Paul, is that vaguely accurate?
Yeah, that's vaguely accurate. I mean, like I say, I have seen the first episode, which I cannot talk about. But this does, the first few missions in this do show characters from the TV series, if you watch the first episode. So it's kind of loosely flowing along with what's going on in the TV show. We don't know whether stuff that happens in the TV show, because we assume that it's already written, is going to get written in as quests as we progress. And whether they'll add quests as the TV show progresses to the game, so that you can go, aha, that's what that bloke's doing, or
it's
whatever.
That thing that happened in the TV show that I saw.
Exactly, and look at me, I'm playing it, hurrah!
Yes.
So I think that's the big, rough idea of what they're trying to do here, but it's not 100% clear.
Although this is based on, this is set on the West Coast, whereas the TV series is set on the East Coast.
Correct.
So they're going to have to do some kind of clever jiggery-pokery to make them match up together. Although there are spaceships everywhere, so I imagine travel isn't that difficult in this universe.
Maybe the characters in the TV show have fast travel as well.
Maybe they do have fast travel as well, yes. Anyway, we are going to embark on a few quests, show you the quest structure and the how the shooting works and some of the user interface stuff and all the things that you would expect to see from people playing a game. So let's get on with it, chaps. Let's go.
What?
Tim, how's the game looking on your new PC?
It looks quite good, although, well, it certainly looks good compared to yesterday when it was running on my old PC. It's now got a frame rate that's perfectly solid.
It's now got a frame rate. That's what he needed to really say that.
Yeah, I mean, with a pencil, I could probably have drawn the frames faster than the game was managing to do it before.
So when we get into a bit of combat, we'll probably see that we all have, I think we all have different abilities, because, well, you get to choose one of 4 at the start, and I know Tim and I have got different ones. Paul, which fancy pants ability did you opt for? Yeah, I think you've got the overcharged weapons one, because you just stick it on there. Okay, good, so we all do have different ones then. I've got a decoy, and Tim, you've got some sort of charging.
Yes, I've got Blur, which lets me move faster and increases my melee damage.
And it lets you be Damon Albarn as well.
Yes.
If only that were true.
I'm just going to turn the volume down a little bit again. There we go.
It's told me that I can press Alt to move out of the way of attacks. That's probably quite useful.
I've just been given a cutscene.
Oh, yes. Oh.
There's a man with blue veins and he's got a gun.
This is a little bit different to when I did it last. I had to blow up some ammo caches before this guy showed up.
Well, it did say all targets destroyed, good job, so I'm wondering if...
we may have joined this...
other players have...
In progress, yeah. Well, now let's kill this dude.
That seems like a good idea.
Headshots for the win.
Headshots with a sniper rifle.
I'm just going to have to use a pistol, which is a bit lame. But I've got a shotgun, but that's probably not going to be great at long range. I'll kill some of his mutant rifleman friends, possibly. I'm going to run away before I die.
Although if you die, I think we can revive you.
I believe so, yeah.
I haven't really seen how that works thus far.
I did see that that was a kind of an option though, yeah. Sergeant Monroe is no more.
I'm using my shiny blur power here, as you have been able to see.
I'm assuming we get individual drops for killing, because I've been getting like credits and stuff for killing the mutants.
I've been getting a little bit. I don't know if it's individual or not, but we'll try and work that out.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too good if you could kind of steal it, would it?
Yeah.
So yeah, it kind of seems like we've joined slightly late in this mission. Because to start with, you have to destroy some ammo caches, and then the burly dude pops up. But not to worry. Now there's some plot happening.
That sounded like we get vehicles.
We do. It's quite
The time to go back to base then. The E-Rep camp.
damn right it is.
Nice. We have access to a runner map. You can use it whenever you want to get around faster.
Yes.
Ooh, and I've just been given a new sniper rifle.
Why has mine called itself on top of the building? that's not useful. Oh well, it's fine. Alright, awesome. Dirt bike squad assembled.
My new sniper rifle is exactly the same as the old one, except that it reloads 0.3 seconds faster.
I didn't have a sniper rifle, I had a shotgun, so
I'll equip it anyway.
should we do whatever this mission is?
I don't know. I can't. I'm busy getting used to the driving controls.
I'm picking up a distress.
No, I did that earlier. Oh, you mean in the
That
game?
is actually the mission, raid the medicine cabinet. That's quite handy, isn't it?
Excellent.
Awesome. Alright.
This vehicle holding. Wow.
Oh god, it's like Armor 3 all over again. How do you turn the headlights on? Can I run over mutants? No, not really.
Oh.
They seem fairly hardy, these little buggies.
I like these.
Me too.
I just did what I believe is referred to in common driving parlance as a sick jump. Yes.
I just drove up some steps, which seems sort of unlikely as an occurrence, but
I can't drive up the steps, so I'll just respawn my vehicle at the top of them.
I don't know. Are we basically at where we need to be?
I think so. I think we're meant to shoot these men.
Shooting men, that's a good pastime in any video game.
Alright, they died with one headshot from the sniper rifle, apparently.
Stuff. Boo. It's alright. I'm here.
We're on the way.
I'm gonna toss a grenade next to them. They didn't like that much.
There you go, Paul, you're safe.
Yeah, mutants coming in from some direction that I didn't catch because my sound's not low.
It said the west, but they appear to be to the south.
Maybe that is the west.
Oh, I've got an ego upgrade available. I think I've just leveled up. I suppose a worthwhile question is, do these missions get harder depending on how many people are in the area, or what?
That's a good question. It's hard to really tell. Mutant cleaver. Pick off for a start.
Still quite a lot of them left.
Yeah. I hadn't spotted them. Ah, okay, yeah, I see.
Thanks for the assist. We'll get this truck running
Yeah.
and meet you at the medical clinic.
It's kind of just... So we do. Just magic my vehicle back in.
I'm on my growler. I love that these vehicles are called growlers. They're very bouncy.
So you do.
Wow.
They're not bad for maneuverability, considering there's only a very small proportion of roads in this area, and the roads seem to be kind of messed up.
Yeah,
The mutants have
that's
set up a roadblock. Oh,
It's
no.
not a very good roadblock, I just drove through it.
Yeah, that roadblock sucks.
Oh, alright, fine, I'll get off and start shooting people.
That just kind of turned into a bit of a death trap for the mutants, to be honest with you.
We need to cross that bridge to reach the clinic. We need to stop the mutants before they destroy it.
Where are these bombs we need to... Oh god, they're on the bridge
Some
supports,
bombs-
which means
bombs
they're
on the bridge. Or the bridge
below?
supports.
I don't know, I'm guessing they're below if they're on the supports.
I see them yeah, in yellow. We have to go swimming now. Oh, no, it's quite
Yes,
shallow also.
Apparently I swim in shallow water with my head underwater.
Target neutralized.
Don't worry, chaps, I'm disarming a bomb.
Me
No
too.
need to panic. There you go, son. Hooray! The bridge is safe.
The explosives are disarmed. Disaster averted. Now
There we
let's
go,
get
okay.
the medics to the clinic.
There's a ladder over here.
Ah. Oh no, I am swimming. This place is crawling with mutants.
Look at the map. There's.
It's time to make some
Yeah, alright, fine.
Alright, I'll go and get the episode quest.
Group member phase changed.
Paul, you just picked up the quest, didn't you? Right, okay. No, not yet. We were waiting for you.
Teamwork. An Ark is about to crash into Mount Tam, but some of the Ark Hunters are camping the impact point already.
I will require that if I do this, then we're going to have to change it to Mount Him.
I don't want to mount him. Yeah, because if I mount him, I might get giant crabs. Exactly.
What's wrong with you, Peter?
What's wrong with you? Why are you giving me giant crabs? See, if you're going to be called hellbugs, then what chance do you really have of resolving the situation peacefully?
The arsenal structure is unstable. If we can stand our ground long enough, we'll rupture open on its own.
I think the name's quite appropriate considering how much they explode.
Fair point. Whoa, that's a nasty one.
Why are these ones shooting at me? And slowing me down. Rubbish.
Hellbug archer. This is like an elite warrior, no wonder it's taking so long.
Don't worry, I'll shoot him in the face.
I'll run away while you do that. And then shoot.
Does it have a face?
It kind of has lots of big teeth. I think that counts. I'm bleeding profusely. I'm on fire.
Does anyone know if this game has a gun that shoots bugs? Like bees. I want a gun that fires bees.
Possible. It has guns that shoot at bugs. That's not quite the same.
No, that's not what I'm
What's the guy
after.
doing here? I thought this was Bug Central.
I don't know, but he's going after what's presumably your decoy.
Yeah, he is. Because he's a bit stupid.
Elite Mutant Shotgunner. He's also going for your decoy.
Can you crouch in this? I've forgotten.
C.
There we go. Thank you.
There's quite a lot of enemies still around.
Yeah, there are. Not entirely sure how this would relate necessarily to an episode.
I don't know.
An
Maybe
outfall
the
happens in
episode
it.
Or maybe that just means that this is kind of one of the story quests we're meant to do. I don't know.
Possibly. Steer clear of it. Okay.
Cutscene.
Yay! Is this going to be a big baddie?
Come on.
Oh, it's that guy who's probably in the show.
This is fun, right?
I want to punch you.
And that lady who's also probably in the show.
Sure glad you made it
me.
out that strata carrier.
And me, Burt Reynolds, who's not in the show.
Sunshine is Arissa. We got a little job coming up. Maybe we'll be in touch.
Is he flirting with me?
Possibly.
Is that Nolan North?
Not sure. Said his name was Nolan. Oh. Revolting Hellbugs. Time remaining. A lot.
Half an hour. So yeah, I guess these are kind of group events for people. Oh, we've got a thing there.
These are basically rifts, aren't they, guys? They're basically rifts from like in Rift by the same developer.
Or group quests from, well, various other games.
It's like the Crystal Maze. I said you
Who's
didn't
Richard
destroy the
O'Brien?
crystals in that. Crystal seems like it takes an awful lot of punishment.
Yeah, I think we can only shoot it at certain times. I'm not sure. Its health doesn't seem to be going down any.
That may be the case.
Oh, what else are we going to do?
I feel like we possibly
Halfway.
under-leveled for this, but I'm not entirely sure. My shotgun's basically doing nothing against a lot of these things. Whoa!
I don't know. Shooting them in their kind of critical weak spots seems to do quite a lot.
What are those? Their face.
Yeah, the giant mouth thing.
Alright, you are.
Oops. Help! I'm dying!
No! I'll save you.
I punched one of the bugs and it exploded.
Oh, there's all kinds of loot lying around. I'm gonna have to steal some of this.
But you can steal all of that. I'm guessing we all see different stuff.
Got a shield. Is it better? No, it's worse.
I've got a new auto pistol, which may or may not be better than my current Magnum.
Hellbug Blast Pod. That doesn't sound good.
Now that seems like the sort of thing we should try to kill.
Oh dear, I've been incapacitated. I'm crawling around.
Coming!
Oh, I can see Paul. He's like right next to me, just ignoring me and letting me down. No, I'm fine. I got revived.
By me. You're welcome.
Thank you. Wasn't like we were exactly massacring them to begin with. bloody not.
No, I mean it's a group quest. Once we destroy the crystal, I would assume that this phase is over. And there will be other things in the area which we can do if we want to, but only for the next 23 minutes, at which point the event ends. That's how I would guess it works based on how most MMO stuff like this does anyway.
I've seen the crystal light opens up occasionally, so...
Have you worked out what it is yet? How do you keep accidentally hitting this key? What key is it?
What's wrong with you? Looks like the crystal's kind of going down. Yay!
That's quite an impressive firestorm.
It is. Hope my guy brought some goggles, because seriously. What is this? Sort of bio thing.
I don't know, it won't let me take it for some reason. I'm going to try again in a moment after I pick up all the rest of the loot I can see.
Secure and reactivate Kitam.
They're sentry guns. Deactivate them, you'll need to turn off their power generator.
Okay, so there's a power generator to turn off the sentry gun. And she's going to distract the sentry gun for me. That's nice.
Those guns are gonna keep firing until we shut down the generator. That was close. Generator is disabled.
We got another ego point.
Alright.
There's quite a lot of sentry guns up here. Are we supposed to be disabling power generators to stop them from coming back up, I guess? Here's one.
Yes. Yes, we are.
There we go. Disabled.
Right.
Let's get going.
There's one more right here.
Am I going the right way? I'm following you, Peter.
We'll get
Is
that
this the
again.
right thing to
Oh,
do?
there's a few around here. One.
You can disable it.
The turrets are down.
Thanks.
Give you cover from these shotgunners.
Appreciate it.
Nice one, Paul.
Right.
Oh, you saucy minx.
So,
No, it's one of those magical video games.
it's alright. She's opening it for us.
Let's take this bitch.
I have received... Oh, right. Someone finished the revolting hellbugs thing.
So they did.
That maybe wasn't the best time, but on the other hand, I got lots of experience for that.
Yeah. Me too.
And my inventory is full.
A major arc fall. Arc hunting is a way of life. Hooray! Hooray for
How do
it.
I... And there we go. Right, I'm going to have to check and see what the loot I got from that was in a moment. Ooh, ammo. Alright, what loot did I get? Grenade. Which slows people.
Alright. This is an old system, but I should be able to get her upgraded and running.
Oh, we do?
Stand by and make
Alright.
sure I don't get a bullet in my back. Here come the bad guys.
Well, I suppose then we can do that.
Alright, screw this. I'm going to sit up here with my rifle.
Yeah.
Incoming. They're coming in from where we came in. Cleaver guy.
It's a difficult task, whatever it is that she's doing there.
Turning on a radio station.
Yes. Gotta like tune it up and everything. Wants to ask you a question. I'm on fire. That's not good. It's not good at all.
Ask him a question. I'm sorry, I'll get my coat.
Elite mutant shotgunner. No, I'm somewhat on fire as well. He's a bit of a health sponge as the elite guy.
He's down.
Bullet sponge, I should say.
How old is this thing?
Uh-oh, it's one of the elite cleavers.
We need to make some repairs so we can get this thing back up and
It's alright, they're attacking my decoy because they're incredibly dense.
That decoy thing is amazing.
It's quite good, isn't it? Takes quite a long time to recharge, but pretty handy.
Okay, we've got to repair circuit breakers.
God. So she said she was repairing it, but really, it's really us who's gonna have to do it.
I think it's down here. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I'm sorry, I went to go and complete the mission. Oh, I didn't realise you were sitting down for a tea party.
Oh, there it is. I see.
let's get to the next one.
Oh, there's another one somewhere.
It's over here, back where we entered.
So it is.
Not seeing anything much in terms of nasty people at the moment.
Oh, they'll be there.
Oh yes,
It's a big
mutant minigunner.
He's pretty soft, really. He's dead already.
Oh, I've ranked up with bolt-action sniper rifles, and I have a faster fire rate with them. That's rather good.
Magnifique.
Right, so I'll repair this circuit breaker, which apparently involves just kind of touching it on the side.
I'm in deep stucco. Cass is in trouble. We've got to help her.
I knew one of us should have stayed there.
My inventory is full.
Yeah, so I deleted a couple of rubbish bits. I'll have to go and sell things later, I suppose.
Indeed.
You know, I realised that on the grenades, STD is meant to mean standard, but when I pick up a grenade called Bio STD, that's not what makes me look up.
It's perfect.
I think you get more XP for critical kills too.
Hmm. Oh, I'm down. Gonna crawl
Right.
around pathetically for a while.
My weapons and HUD just got completely disabled.
Thanks,
I
Paul.
really like that I can throw down grenades that slow people. Are you back up, Peter?
I am back, yeah. Paul sorted me out.
You're a lifesaver.
Yep, inventory's full again.
Almost
I dropped
there.
4.
This had better be some really good music that this radio station's gonna play.
Oh, I picked up a
Got it. New
shotgun.
freedom should be patched in.
Hey, there we go.
Secure the area. We can't leave any bad guys alive. This is Castor reporting to you live from K-Town, where 2 Ark Hunters have just successfully completed the job of E-Rep soldiers. Do you copy?
There are more than 2
Arc
of us.
Hunters?
Loud and clear.
4 Arc Hunters.
In your face, Grant.
We have been on the
Oh, 3 of us and her.
I think she's an Arc Hunter.
They send in help now. We already
She didn't do
did
shit.
Thanks, bud.
She was doing all the technical
Much
stuff.
appreciated.
So it's probably now a good time to find out what we thought of Defiance, and forgive us if it sounds like we're a little tired, because this is actually maybe the 3rd time that we're recording it. That's right, Paul, I'm pulling back the curtain on our recording process. Anyway, what did you think of Defiance, what you've played of it so far, Paul?
Well, I like it. I like the game mechanics. I like the shooter mechanics. I quite like the game world. I like the characters. It's pretty standard MMO fare as far as I can tell so far. I mean, we've done about 5-6 missions so far, just in the beyond the start area, so we can team up. And it is kind of A to B, do this task, but the story does. Well, the quests flow reasonably well, I should say. They're not too disjointed, which is good, but we're not really going to understand how well this works until the TV show airs, and then more of the TV show elements start coming into the game. We've seen a couple of the characters from the TV show already in this play session, but it's not particularly clear how they fit into the game world, because they're obviously based in St. Louis, it's supposed to be, and we're in San Francisco, so it seems a bit odd that, but having said that, it may work.
We'll see how it works. Tim, what do you think of Defiance? That's right, I'm bringing you in earlier than previous recordings.
I think it's fine. I kind of find it very difficult to say anything more than that about it, really. The shooter mechanics work, which is fairly impressive. I mean, I haven't had any problems with lag or anything like that while playing it. And for a game which is kind of a shooter which many people are playing at the same time, that is quite a feat. I'm equally unconvinced by the characters and story, but obviously this is very early on in the game. That might be fleshed out a little bit more as we go on. The TV series will also likely flesh that out a bit as well. But yeah, for the most part, it seems okay. I'm just kind of hopeful that that the mechanics that are already present will evolve a little bit as we level up.
Well, I'm going to add my praise for the third-person shooting elements. It's kind of nice to see them in an MMO. It's nice to see, even though they're doing the old wasteland setting, which has been done quite a few times in video games, at least it's an MMO that's not full of elves. What are you guys doing, honestly? As Paul said, sort of the quest structure is very MMO-like, and it does that thing that kind of infuriates me with MMOs, where it's like, oh, you've got to do this super important task, go get those snipers, otherwise we can't do anything, and then you kill the snipers, and then nothing really changes in the narrative, because if you go back up to the ridge, then the snipers are back there again, and basically you've had zero impact whatsoever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an MMO thing. Some people aren't going to be bothered by that at all. I am, because I'm picky in that sense.
That said, this area here was crawling with enemies when we first went here, and then we liberated it,
yes,
and now
it
it's
was. Yeah, that's a good point. It is sort of selective, it seems, about which quests kind of keep reappearing. There was another one that you'll have seen in this video where we were like tagging medical supplies. That one re-pops up again for me. But yeah, this I don't know. I mean, maybe this one will pop up again once we've moved on from it and were to open another one. I'm not sure. I like I like the cooperative element. Tricking around with you guys, wasting mutants with shotguns and sniper rifles. That's all good. Yeah, the characterization is a little unconvincing so far. They all seem to be kind of archetypes. There's the shouty military man and the arrogant yet brilliant scientist, etc., etc. But who knows? Early on that score, and it doesn't detract from the cruising around on a buggy and shooting people aspect of the game. So yeah, echoing what you said, really fine at the moment. Pretty good in parts. Maybe looking a little weaker in the character area, but we shall see.
Well, we'll carry on playing it this week and have a review up on the site when we've sunk a lot more time into it. But for now,
Yes.
initial impressions are reasonably good.
Yep.
Indeed. Alright, well, we'll be back again with another IncGamers Plays shortly. But for now, this is us signing off from Defiance. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.